Hello, welcome to Introspection with Jeff. I make videos of substance. I want to empower you to understand your true self. Today, forgive me, please. I wanted to come home. I will be doing, I'll be starting my second job in a little while, but I wanted to get this video out to you. A couple of days ago, I went to a restaurant, a nice restaurant with some friends. Although I haven't joined Mensa, both my parents were members of Mensa, and this man I've known since '93. We were good, but we've been good buddies. He's a member of Mensa, and after my mom had died, shortly afterwards, he invited me to an Oktoberfest. And that's where I met some of the other Mensa members he knows. So we've gotten together, we've chatted a few times. Anyway, so a couple of days ago, we got together, and one of them has written short stories and written poetry. And it's kind of uncharacteristic of him. I mean, he's jovial, he's the type to joke about almost at the expense of other people. I mean, just make wisecracks. But this is kind of a tender side, a very creative side, and so I haven't made light of it. I haven't made fun of it, and so forth. I hope he continues. The funny part about it is that he's been trying to get into the New Yorker, and they've rejected his material. So I haven't made light about that or jokes at his expense about that. No, I hope that he continues, and I hope that he gets success. So while we were eating, he took out his folder and he showed me some of his poems, neatly typed out, and he had the others, shared the poems with the others too. And then the following morning, when I was driving to work, my first job, my morning job, I was thinking about music, and lately I've been having fun dressing up as Samantha. As a matter of fact, I got some new clothing. And I imagined this kind of in league with my Samantha persona. But I figured I want to get this out, and the channel is about being your true self. So I'm comfortable either way, dressed up like this or dressed up as Samantha. So I thought, driving into work, I thought about music and songwriting. It's something I've never actually really done. I've written some poems, mainly to attract the attention of this girl I knew in high school, all the way through school, that I've nicknamed Punky Brewster to protect her identity, keep her name anonymous. I primarily wrote, when I was writing poems, primarily it was during that time. But as a creative story writer, I thought it's maybe quicker, or maybe not that dissimilar from writing poetry. So I wanted to share that with you. I want to share something coming up. Maybe I'll do another video dressed up as Samantha. That's another thing. Learning how to speak in a feminine voice has actually helped me a little bit. I can see the potential in learning how to sing and how to reach notes on key. My mom, when I was growing up, I think encouraged me to play instruments and to get into music. I'm not quite having regrets that I haven't, but well, yeah, I guess now that I think about it, maybe I am. As a child, I know she got an electric keyboard. I still have it. It's right here. As a matter of fact, if I can lift it, this is the electronic keyboard. And and we had a banjo that I barely played. We had a flutophone. We had a few nicely colored recorders, which is essentially almost the same thing as a flutophone. Um, but aside from that, I didn't really get into music. I enjoyed music, and ironically, when I was growing up in the 80s, early 80s, mid 80s, and by the time well, by the time of the early 90s, like 91, 92, I was already in high school. Um, I was already in my sophomore and junior year of high school. Um, but the 80s music really has a special place in my heart. Um, and I've thought recently, like on Facebook, about what music I would write if I did write music. In my second job, one of my coworkers, um, we work in different departments, but the only difference between the departments is that they're two separate display stands. I mean, it's almost the same department. Um, he's a musician, and he's been in a band, and he's younger than I am. And there's a coworker at my morning job who is fiance, if I have that right, with somebody who's been in several bands earlier in the 70s and 80s and so forth. Um, so maybe I was thinking you might get more success, you might get more attention dressed as a woman, like female, a female singer might get more attention. So I was also thinking Boy George and so forth, and I just like to um, experiment and see. Um, Nevertheless, the music itself that I'll write is my creative endeavor, no matter whether I'm dressed up as Samantha or I'm my true self or what. So I wanted to share that. I also wanted to share that I now have a ring light. Somebody's helping me with the backdrop, and I'm improving the overall look of the screen. There was an issue about lag time and my voice being out of sync with my video, but I think we've cleared that up. The friend who's helping me with the background has experience with being a projectionist, and he was looking at my files closely, my video files closely, both as an iMovie video and as an MOV form video, and they seem to be crisp. So even the YouTube video itself, as he noticed, seemed to be off sync by zero point 0.2 seconds, something. So it's really, really close, which is a far cry from like a minute off. So that's much better. So maybe it's on YouTube side. For those tech people out there who want to offer help, I convert them from, I think it's a MOV file to an iMovie file, and then I upload that to YouTube. Oh, I convert it to MP4, and then the file that I upload is in MP4 mode when I upload to YouTube. And I've looked online, and it says that YouTube prefers MP4. So I'm fine-tuning all this, and hopefully the look of the channel will improve and improve. But I think it's really getting there now. So with that, I'll leave you, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks. Also, if you like the content of this video, of this channel, if you like this video, please give a like. And if you like videos about ways to examine yourself and understand the world in a deeper level, my channel is sort of a philosophical channel. If you like that kind of content, please subscribe. Thanks. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.